All right, guys, here's an update on the doghouse removal. As you can see, I managed to get it out. So it's screwed in around the bottom. Then there is some carpet tack strips that go over the top of that so the carpet can get tacked down. And then, as you can see around these edges, they ran a seam of like some really sticky RTV or glue type stuff in there, most likely to keep water of any kind getting in and ruining your floors and your carpets. They got a little bit of extra heat shielding over here by your gas pedal, so I might put some Kilmat up there on that right there if I can get it. Anyway, got a little bit of cleanup to do, made a little bit of a mess, but everything will go back in just fine. Going to use some black RTV around the edges just to seal it in and probably make it a lot easier to take out next time. I mean, if you have to do major maintenance on your engine, as you can see, in order to get to it, you're going to have to take out the doghouse. So they really should have made this a much easier process. I did manage just to pull my carpet up around. I didn't want to rip my carpet out. I did have to take that strip out just to make sure that there wasn't any bolts up there or screws, but there wasn't. It was glued in. It was just really hard to get out, so I pulled the carpet back to double check before I ripped anything up. So that's just kind of glued and a couple of staples. So, you know, I'm going to have to get some kind of carpet stapler or something like that, a little staple gun that shoots little mini staples anyway. So yeah, but hopefully I'm going to get some Kilmat on this thing, and I'll give you a look at what it looks like after I get the Kilmat on and before I put it in. This, of course, whoops, upside down, is the lid, the access panel, but this is the rest of the doghouse. As you can see, there's the cup holders and everything that they screwed on. I'm probably just going to go right over the top of that with the Kilmat. I'm not going to bother taking it apart and putting it back together. I can just go right over the top of that. So anyway, that's where we made it so far. Alright guys, so here's what we've done so far. You can see I painted it black. This is rubberized undercoating. So I put 2 coats of rubberized undercoating, and then I'm starting to mock up the Kilmat and see how that's going to lay down. I'm not going to go too far over where the bead is, because I don't want to interfere with how this sets back into place. I want it to seal and sit very well and flush like it does from the factory. So we'll cut off this stuff right here, and then we'll reapply something in its place. And then basically what they did is they just went around the edges, the very edge. Once they got it screwed in, they went around the very edge with some silicone or some RTV, just so it wouldn't leak inside the cabin area and get your carpets wet. So that's where we're at right now. Continuing on. This is going to be the fun part. All right, guys, here's a quick update. My air conditioner is running, so sorry about the noise. So I was trying to use as many full pieces as possible and then go around and splice in some of the gaps. So it's working out really well. Getting some work done. I think right in here they put some extra like insulation or something, but when I pulled the doghouse out, it ripped out. So I might have to scrape that off and put a piece of Kilmat there too. I'm gonna have to do something there. That's right where the gas pedal is, guys. And they put an extra metal plate on the inside of the engine compartment, almost like a heat shield. And then they had this, I guess, so they know they know your feet are gonna get hot, but they wanted to make sure that the driver's gas pedal foot didn't burn off. So, but this is what she's looking like so far, and it's looking really good. I think this is going to cut down on the noise and the heat. At least I hope so, because Stuff's not cheap. All right, moving on. All right, guys. This portion of it is finished. So I got the Kilmat all the way around. This is only my second time ever using this stuff. So by no means am I a professional. The first time was doing the hatch cover, you know, doing the bottom piece. All that was like almost like a square flat surface. The first time I've ever done contoured surfaces. So like I said, hopefully this works. I think it will. I think it's going to block some heat, and I think it's going to deaden a lot of sound, which will be nice while I'm traveling. This Kilmat, along with the rubberized coating that I put on it underneath, boy, I'm really hoping this works. So I'm not going to be able to finish this project today because I do not have any like black RTV or the big rubber adhesive stuff that they use to seal it, because definitely along the front edge here where it doesn't screw down, you definitely want to have a nice thick bead of some kind of rubberized RTV or something. Definitely don't want to have engine noise, fumes, or anything else coming through that gap. So we're going to make sure. I'm going to get some stuff before I put all this back together. But I think that's where I'm going to end this video. So got it done. Got it out. Like I said, this is a 2006 Fleetwood Bounder. This is the doghouse cover. This is the entire doghouse. There's the inspection hatch. What it had was screws around the edges, and then the front didn't have any screws. It was just glued in with the rubber adhesive. So different than some other ones that I've seen when I was looking up how to get this thing off. So on top of the screws was another like a fur strip, or a tack strip, excuse me, for the carpet that the carpet was tacked to, and that was screwed down on top of the other screws. So you had to take those off, and then I had to go digging around for the screws. They had almost like masking tape. After they sealed it, they ran some masking tape around the edge and covered up all the screw heads and stuff. So this one right here was very difficult to find because it was buried, but we got it. So anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of this video. I hope this helped out, because I've never seen anybody do this with the carpet in the vehicle. Everybody was removing the flooring and everything. So with a little bit of work, it can be done if you want to save your carpet. And that's exactly what I wanted to do. So, all right, man. We will talk at you guys later.